What's on, guys? I'm Kid and welcome to this new video here on my channel. And in this video series I want to go over some of my ranked games, not complete storms, just games that were worth showing, and I want to point out plays and mistakes I made. Just want to show you guys what I did right or wrong, what kept my game going or what cost us the game maybe. And by that I want to improve, and I want to avoid those mistakes in my next games, and maybe you can just see those mistakes and avoid them in your next ranked games. Maybe gain something with me. So win-win situation for both of us. And I'm not a high elo or whatever player, I'm just an average silver player, but I think that's just what is the special thing about my videos. I'm one of you guys. I'm one of you trying to climb the ladder. So without any further chit chat, we want to jump into the first play, and the first play starts with me getting hooked right here. And so we have a bit of skirmish down here in the bot lane. Leona did a very good job, I need to point that out right here, on getting both of them actually low without dying, and we are off for a little bit low. So if we jump some seconds further, we see a Ziggs bomb coming in without anyone doing anything, and that was the mistake. Ziggs actually pinged one time, a target ping onto Caitlyn while he was coming down, and that was the only thing, and we didn't react to his pings, and that was our mistake. Just not paying attention to the map, what was going on. I didn't expect my mid lane to roam down, but I need to keep that map awareness even if it's on my own side. And it gets even worse. Ziggs gets picked off by Xerath, but I see Thresh walking down the river and seeing the opportunity, just hit Ziggs, throwing down my ultimate, locking him up and getting the kills. Again, being aware of what's going on the map and just picking the opportunity. Here we have another good example of map awareness. We go for the tower dive, I snipe the kill, and afterwards I just walk away trying to get the minions towards the tower, but actually that just kills Eve because the tower is finishing her off. I didn't pay attention to her pinging the tower, I didn't watch the tower's health, I didn't watch her health, and I thought I had tower aggro. So again, more awareness on what's going on my team, not only what's going on the enemy team. After having a nice fight in bot lane and pushing the tower just as much as we can, we saw Xerath roaming down and Eve spotted him. So instead of just running away, I walked straight towards him, fired my ultimate, locked him down and threw all my damage onto him. I needed to barrier here, maybe not, I could have lived without, but just for the safety, and we even got Thresh low. So I got a kill for myself, getting myself even further ahead. And after that, a good call from Eve for pinging the dragon. Leona had a DC, which kind of was bad for us because she could have helped us at the dragon, but we still pick it up and even get a goal lead after that. So even though the game is 5-8 and our top lane is quite feeding hard, we are getting even in the gold and keeping the game up. So always look for opportunities to get dragon and to just pick up kills even when you think you're getting ganked. Our next play is quite interesting. The enemy team is doing dragon and my team decides to walk around the pit and engage. So I just flash a wall, somehow miss Lee with my ultimate, but draw his whole attention onto me, or let's say better, ran away from me because I will kill him. And this gives my team a kick-free fight and leads to 2 kills in the end. If it's worth or not, we will see, because I just go down bot, shove the lane, and this is something you will see me do very often in this game. Just go to one lane and push this lane as hard as I can, even when a fight is going on, because map pressure is so much worth in this game. And then Caitlyn takes this little step too much into the, Leona's direction, and we pick up her. So it's a 3-for-1 trade. Sorry, 3-for-nothing raid, but 3-for dragon in the end, and that's kind of worth. This is exactly one of those situations I just mentioned. We have the pickoffs here and there, Lee Sin goes in and gives us basically 2 free kills. Pantheon ults down, he could have ulted top and pushed top, but we just pushed top. And then there's this fight breaking out in the jungle, where I try to help out a little bit. And me and Pantheon take on Rumble, who's coming from the side. Just cutting back, we get him. And the fight just goes on in mid lane, but I decide to go bot and push this lane. I know my team is fighting mid and they probably could need me, but this tower needs me more. So I just go there, I see Caitlyn, Xerath and Lee in the mid lane. They are chasing Eve. And I made a little bit of flashy play right here, pick off Xerath and keep pushing. I know I'm gonna die because they are probably coming from behind. So I just move up towards their fountain. I get hooked and I die for this inhib, but I die for the inhib and get the inhib. And this gives us so much more map pressure because now super minions are in bot lane and this will help us out a lot. So keeping the lane pressured and even maybe risk a death for something like an inhib when your team won't sacrifice too much is worth. Right here another one of those. I get the mid tower and just walk top lane, push the top lane. My team is all in mid, we could have pushed mid, but I decided to just get the top lane farm, push the top lane, help out a little bit in the fight and instantly go back on top lane. My team may be dying here and they will go down here and there, but I keep the pressure up on top, so Ziggs dies and I think even Leona will die. Pantheon dies. I don't know if Leona dies or she gets away, but I see bot lane is pushing into their base. So I will keep the pressure on top so they have to decide defending the top tower or defending their Nexus towers. They will of course go for the Nexus towers and we get a lot of damage onto the top tower. And here we go with the last play of this game that was driving us in the winning seat. You see, we're at the moment 7 kills ahead and more than about 9,000 gold ahead from a game we were a good part behind. And I was just focusing on the turret, my team was fighting, I just hammered down the turret. Varus passive is very helpful, hammer down the inhib and go for the next inhib, just keep auto attacking. And I will die again for this inhib, but I will get it. And now we have 2 lanes pushing with 2 super minions, pushing into their base. And we have a huge wave already coming mid. After this fight there was only one more fight in the jungle which we won. And after that we had 2 free blank Nexus turrets we could just bash down even without me and finish the game. So we were a good step behind this game because we had feeding lanes, but I kept shoving the lanes and this was something I did good and there were things I did bad. So what I pick for my to-do list is working on my map awareness. Not only the map awareness which goes for ganks or stuff like that, but also for roams from your own team or pings from your own team. Watch the health of towers and really pay attention to who draws tower aggro, stuff like that, who roams down, who pings where and when. And on my checklist, what I did good, what I want to keep is keeping the lane pressure. Don't overextend too much. Okay, I died 2 times for an inhib, but don't overextend too much, but keep the lane pressure as much as you can, and this is something I did good. So I hope you enjoyed just this run over one of my ranked games. Next video will be a lost game, so you also see the other side of the series, and it's not only about showing how good I am, because I'm not. And maybe you can avoid the same mistake I made. Or you can just take this one thing I did good in this game, which was enough to just keep the game going and keep us in the driving seat, and take it into your ranked game and win one of yours. So good luck and have fun, and subscribe if you want to see more, leave a comment if you want to leave any feedback. So see you next time.